Welcome to this quick demo of Agentive, the platform that combines PBC with automated workflows for substantive testing. We'll begin from the client's perspective. I'm starting on the client homepage where I see a Kanban board that clearly organizes my task and shows real-time progress for my engagement. Let's walk through a specific request, in this case for accounts receivable documents. As you can see, my auditor has requested invoices, delivery notes, and bank statements. Now, as a client, I have two ways that I can upload my documents. One, I can upload each file individually by placing it at the intersection of the document group and the request row. Or, I can choose to bulk upload, dragging and dropping all documents at once. If I choose this option, behind the scenes, Agentive's automation matches each file to the appropriate row in the table, saving me time. Once my documents are uploaded, the system automatically validates them against the configured acceptance criteria. As an example, this notification right here tells me that the amount $3,837.80 found in this invoice doesn't match the expected amount of $3,720. The second notification flags an invoice with the correct amount but a mismatched invoice ID. In either case, I can choose to upload a corrected document, provide an explanation, or continue submitting as is. This proactive feedback lets me resolve issues immediately before the auditor even begins testing. When I'm ready, I simply click Submit for Review and a drafted work paper is automatically generated for the auditor. Now let's switch to the auditor's perspective. Now that I am logged in as an auditor, I can see this work paper that was proactively drafted for me the instant that my client submitted their documents for review. On the left is my sample. On the right are column groupings for each document group type that I requested from my client: invoices, delivery notes, and bank statements. This particular workflow was configured to match invoices back to the sample using all three available columns: invoice ID, date, and amount. Similarly, delivery notes were configured to match to invoice documents using only invoice ID. Date and amount were not necessary. Finally, bank statements were configured to also match back to invoice documents using both invoice ID and amount. In addition to document matching, this workflow uses AI prompts to extract additional key details from each matched document. For example, to extract shipping terms from each provided delivery note document, we use this following prompt. Please return the shipping terms of this delivery, whether FOB shipping point or FOB destination. Similarly, to extract revenue recognition date, we use the following prompt. Please determine the correct revenue recognition date based on these shipping terms. This @mention for shipping terms allows the second prompt for revenue recognition date to determine a revenue recognition date based on the current row's extracted value from our previous shipping terms prompt, in combination with the document's interpreted text. Agentive workflows allow document matching, AI-driven extraction, and formula logic to work together in much the same way as a human would combine these operations to perform the same tests manually, so that the entire work paper is automatically assembled and validated within 60 seconds of the client's upload. Every value in Agentive, whether matched or AI extracted, is cited back to its source document. I can click any table cell to review the value in context of the supporting document. Additionally, for AI extracted values, Agentive also provides a natural language explanation of how the value answers the configured prompt. For example, this one, the delivery note clearly states the shipping terms as FOB destination, which means ownership and risk transferred to the buyer occurs when the goods reach the destination address. When I'm done reviewing, I can export the work paper to Excel using this export button. I can also choose to include supporting documents, which can either be embedded within a single Excel file or provided as part of a zip archive file. With either export type, using the Agentive Excel add-in, I can keep reviewing each cell's value side by side with its source document directly within Excel. At Agentive, we improve your client's experience with real-time guided document feedback, while also saving auditors valuable time through automated intelligent workflows. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.